Hey everybody, welcome, welcome. I thought I'd do a quick Friday pop-up and see what everybody's doing on this Friday afternoon. There is a storm starting to roll in right now, so I'm not sure how long I will be on, but I wanted to see what everybody's doing. I have been making labels today, and I don't know, this printer label maker that I have has just been really wonky today, and it prints out one thing and then just prints out all this blank space. And that's just such a waste of my label, right? So I'm trying to figure out what I did to cause that, if I changed a setting or did something. So I thought I would just jump in to see how everybody is. I have not been out to my garden since Wednesday, since the last time we were out there together. I had to take a break from it yesterday because I had to get some things done. I still need to get a few things done in the house. So yeah. Anyhow, what are you all doing today? How's the weather where you're at? We became a little warm and humid here in Virginia. So needless to say, the air conditioner is on with that. There's a couple more labels I need to make for some things, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it, because this is not printing how I want it to print. So I'm not sure what I'm doing on that. So yeah. So, hey, the collaboration started today, or yesterday. My collaboration started, the Great Hot Dog Debate, hashtag Hot Diggity Dog. And there's 2 videos up, and they're on my playlist. Mine and Gail over at Gail Southern Living. So if you get a moment, go and watch those videos. Whoops, I'm typing, and I misspelled something. So yeah. There's my daughter. She just came downstairs. I'm on a live right now. I just thought I'd do a pop-up live and see who's here and who's not here. If you're here, give me a hello. If you're not here, or when you come in, say hello. I have the rest of my bread baking in the oven. So I thought, well, I'll chat while that is cooking or baking, and then that way I can just kind of be done with all of it, right? Just really trying to finish this baking up. I have errands I need to go run, so hopefully I'll be able to do that before the storm comes, or if it's a fast-moving storm, at least let it pass so I can get in here. So anyhow, my little thumb drive and my recipes that I use. I need to get all this put back away and clean up my mess that I have created. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm also streaming, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm on Facebook. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm on Facebook, or not. It told me to do something, and I don't know if it went through or not. So if it did, it did. If not, oh no, it is. It's still there. So that works. So maybe a couple of people are jumping in over there. I'll have to show you the bread when I'm finished with it. I'm going to take some pictures of it and post it up so people know that I will have some bread tomorrow. I have 3 different loaves that I baked. I did like an artisan round roll loaf. I did what's baking right now is just a traditional white loaf of bread, and then a sourdough soft bread that I have been making for a while now that everybody loves. So I have 3 loaves of each that will be available tomorrow. So we'll see. First come, first serve, right? And then, of course, I have to do donuts later. And I'm debating whether or not I should do pretzels. But right now, it is a break time for me. I need to take a break and just breathe. But I do feel a lot more organized this week than I did last week. Last week I didn't feel that organized when I was doing things and preparing. But this week I feel good about what I've done and accomplished so far today, and it's only 3:00. Last week I don't know how long it took me to get things done. It just took me a while. But I am checking on Facebook right now. So if you're on Facebook watching, hi, hey, Debbie, welcome in. I see you now. It's Debbie Burton Hale is watching over on Facebook. And another Debbie is watching, if I'm not mistaken. So hi to both Debbie. So I'm using my phone here as well and trying to see and acknowledge those who comes up. So yeah, if you're watching, could you guys give it a heart or something on Facebook for me? Because that does help my channel out and it helps my pages out that I have there on Facebook as well. I know, huh? I'm trying to get back into it a little bit more, Debbie. I miss seeing everybody too, saying hi. But yeah, I'm going to try and do this more frequently on lives. So, all those old friends of mine that I used to say hi to every Wednesday morning. Yep. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for the heart in that. I appreciate it. So I just, what I've been doing all day is I've been baking all day, and I thought, oh, let me just sit down. I'm tired. I need a break. My last of my bread's in the oven. And I thought I'd just jump on and do a live for just a little bit, at least until maybe that's done, and then call it a day on social media. What have you been doing, Debbie? Are you going off camping anytime soon this summer? You have any plans to set sail in your RVs? In your RV, I should say. So if you're just joining me on YouTube, I'm streaming on Facebook too. So I'm trying to carry conversations with both areas. I don't want to leave anybody out. So if you're here on YouTube, you can chat as usual. Oh, where are you at? She's camping right now. I have the itch so bad to go camping. My husband and I went to an RV show last summer it was, and we fell in love with a fifth wheeler, but we did not purchase it. We almost did. Like, we were going through the paperwork and we put a halt on everything. So yeah, we said not right yet. We have a goal. So maybe maybe in the near future, right? I knew it. You're in Gatlin, Tennessee. Awesome. I bet it's beautiful there right now. Yeah, I heard some thunder rumbling going on. So I went out and grabbed my plants and brought them in the house. They needed to be watered. I just haven't watered them yet. So yeah, I bet it is, because it's coming this way. It's moving up or over. I'm not sure how that would be. Over. Thank you for the heart. What are you going to do camping? Any special plans? Hey, Sharon, Diane King, thanks for watching. That would be fun, huh? Any plans on going to Ohio? Sharon, how are you up there in Canada? It is Canada, isn't it, Sharon? Newfoundland, yeah. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. That would be fun. My plan is to be in Ohio next month for a couple of days. So Thanks for all the love. I appreciate it. So you all know I have a YouTube channel too, right? You do know that. So I have a lot of videos out there. If you want to jump over to YouTube at any time and maybe subscribe to my channel or watch any of the videos out there, it always helps me. Oh, that's too bad. I'm glad to hear that, Diane or Sharon. What about Pennsylvania, Debbie? Do you ever make it out to Lancaster area? That's what I thought, Sharon. I didn't, and then I kind of like, well, maybe I'm wrong, so. Anyhow, how's the weather up there, Sharon? Is your snow melted? So I have a couple of friends now up in Canada, more like in Ontario. I'm not sure where Newfoundland is. What? I had an event no, I didn't. It was 2024. I had an event. I'm having another one in 2026. Debbie, you should come. Come meet the authors that you read, and then we can meet. And probably a lot of people on Facebook, you can meet too, because they tend to come as well. So my next one is in October of 2026. Would love to meet you as well. Okay. Hey, Vic. So I have somebody else on here. So hang on. Hey, Victoria G. Good to see you. Welcome in. Victoria's on my YouTube channel, and she just popped in. And so, and Victoria, I'm streaming to my Facebook as well. So I have a couple of conversations going on here. How are you, Victoria? It's good to see you. Okay. Gotcha. I see. Okay, good. Well, that's good. Victoria, what have you been up to today? Okay. See, I don't know that. Yeah. All right, Sharon. Yeah, I know a couple of people. I met them through social media actually that live over there in Canada. Yeah, it's like the third and fourth. It's always so pretty at the fall time up in Lancaster, anyhow. Oh, good. Are you planting a garden this year, Victoria? What have you been up to, Sharon? Did you? Yeah. So my friend had just told me like the snow finally melted up there where she lives in Canada. It was like 40, 45 degrees or something. She was outside. She was all excited about that. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well. Holding down your chair. Do you have a storm there? I appreciate everybody watching. I truly do. It's not a big conversation, to be honest with you. It's just one of those things where it was a last minute pop up just to say, hey, and, happy Friday to everybody. Oh, do you have a new baby coming, Sharon, or grandbaby? Oh, yay, Victoria. That's awesome. Next week, I should be able to plant the rest of I should start be able to plant out next week. I'm going to hold off because we have storms coming through. So I will wait until the storms pass. We've been in the 70s and 80s, but I noticed that there may be maybe like the high 60s coming in. So I'll see. I'll probably do my green beans out next week and plant some kidney beans and pinto beans out there. I don't know what Celsius is. 8.8 Celsius. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's nice of you to do that. Oh, okay. I'll remember that the next time, Victoria. Victoria had told me that I asked her what she was doing. She said, holding on to my chair. And I thought, well, maybe there was a storm. And she is saying, no, that was her way of saying that she was being lazy and procrastinating on doing things. Hey, I'm right with you. I do that too. Sometimes we just need to. So it does not show when I do that. No, it does not. Interesting. I find this interesting. I could stream on Instagram too, but I decided not to. Because that then consists of me opening up the app and hitting. Oh, that's a good temperature. It's warming up then, right? Yeah, I was just telling them on Facebook that it just started to like it gave a little thunder and rumble, so I had to go out and pick up my plants, which need watered, which I was gonna do after my bread was done, but I don't want to leave them out there if it rains, too hard or too much, too fast. I could probably, lose them. So, yeah. Do you have plans for the weekend? Anybody who's watching? Any plans for the weekend? I know Debbie over on the Facebook, she's camping out in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So that's pretty. Hey, Susan, welcome in. How's your gardening going? Yes, I do, Victoria. I do. I have lavender out in my garden, and I have rosemary I dehydrated. I don't know. I don't even know if I planted rosemary. I may have. I'm glad it's warming up. I was ready. I was ready here in Virginia for it to warm up myself. But I will have to say the humidity, I'm not ready for the humidity yet. It got kind of warm this week for me here. And so I was spending a lot of time outdoors gardening, to be honest with you, and getting my garden ready. Yeah, you know what? I was just telling them, Susan, I had my plants outside to get just hardening them off, and it started thundering, so I pulled them in. I haven't watered them. How frequently do I water them? It depends on the weather, to be honest with you, Victoria. So my kind of my rule of thumb is if the weather is cool, like in the 70s, I don't think that you need to water every single day. I think you can get away with watering maybe every other day and maybe every 2 days, depending on if, say, you get rain or something. When it warms up, like it has here in the 80s or so, I will water every day when it gets hotter, if that makes sense. I don't know. Does that help you? Now, are you starting your lavender by seed, Victoria? Because that is very difficult to do. That I do know because I've done it. Nice. Sharon over on Facebook, she has the Atlantic Ocean in her backyard. Sounds like a good weekend to me. Yeah, yeah. Um, I wouldn't. I don't know what your temperature is right now, but that, hey, tell us treasures, welcome in. But that's just my rule of thumb is to, when it's cooler, not to water as much, but as it starts getting warmer, then I water every day. And you can always put your finger down, down in the soil a couple of inches and see if it's moist down there. And if it's moist, well, then I wouldn't necessarily water it, but you know, don't be afraid to give it a drink of water either. So my timer hopefully will be going off soon. And if it does, then I'm going to have to excuse myself. I'll show you what I baked today when everything is done. I got Debbie and Sharon over on Facebook that are listening up. So, yeah, next week I'll plant my stuff out in my garden. I'm going to wait till these storms pass through. Yeah, you know what the hardest herb for me is to grow here is cilantro. I have such a hard time with that one. They are hard to grow. Um, I'm not. I tried. So my lavender and rosemary, I usually buy them already started. So I just bought two lavender plants to go put out in my garden with the rest of them. So I have like a grow bag. It's probably like 50 gallon or more, and I have like this little bunch of lavender growing there. And it's really strange because the majority of my lavender grew back except for this one stem area. And every time I've been out there this week, I keep forgetting to take the two that I just bought. Yeah, it does. And what I find is cilantro is a really good cool weather month crop, but I can't seem to get it planted and go. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because you have to, they're a cooler weather crop. Um, that's the one thing. And because it got so hot this week too, I actually pulled out my shade cloth and covered it with my lettuce and all my greens that I have. So, oh, that's awesome. So Debbie, who's watching on Facebook, is actually camping at the Gatlinburg State Park in Tennessee. And she says, I just bought 2 large pots of cherry tomatoes yesterday, and that she will probably take them with her on their next camping trip. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, so that's the one thing about cilantro. And even so, I just, you know what, to be honest with you, I don't grow it anymore. I grow parsley, oregano, chives, rosemary. What else do I grow? Yeah, I can't think of anything else. But those are the herbs that I can think off the top of my head. I've kind of, and parsley, did I say parsley? Yeah. I've kind of given up on cilantro, please. But I'm wondering if I should plant it like overwinter it. Maybe it would be better because it likes the cold. Because I have that little small little greenhouse, that maybe I can put it in there and maybe I can get something. I don't know. So yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. I've made such a mess on this table again. It's terrible. I got to get my recipes put away. This is my soap making book, and I was going to write the ingredients down for my soap. I sold quite a few bars of soap last week, so I'm going to bring it again and see how it does. And what else? I don't know. It seems like it's been 35 minutes, but I don't think so. I don't know. So really, that's about it. It's supposed to rain here, and so starting tomorrow. They said tomorrow afternoon we're going to get storms that come in, and we're supposed to get rain through next week sometime. So for like the next 4 days, it's supposed to rain. Hey, Mary McCoy, welcome in. Good to see you. So, yeah, this is my third live today, or not today, this week. So I'm doing good. Where did I put my do you follow me on Instagram? That's where I put it. Did you see that? Actually, Debbie, they are doing fantastic. They will be leaving May 21st, and they're going to be traveling back this way with another couple, caravanning across country, and I will meet up with them in June. Hopefully, all goes well. in Ohio, in Berlin. So yeah, you know what? You know what I've done? So here's what I did. So I'm gonna say it again because I am on like I'm trying to reach my next level of monetization, and YouTube does like rolling hours, right? They take off these rolling hours. So on any given day and week, to be honest with you, I can lose, like I just did, like 30 hours, if not more. So what I've been doing is I took out my camera this week, I set it up, we chatted, we gardened for like 2.5 to 3 hours, and I've been doing it East Coast time, early morning, usually about 8:30. I'm out there because I can at least be out there until 11 or 11:30 before the sun comes around. And then I just kind of like let my camera go, let you all listen to the sounds here, the chickens and the birds, and then when I need a break, I come sit down in my comfy chair and my water, and we chat while I take a break. Now the other day it was fun because Jamie from Jamie's Country Living, she was outside in her garden at the exact same time. And so I'm like, Jamie, you need to come up here. We should do a live together and garden together. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? If anybody wants to do that with me, let me know. Yeah, Susan, I have really it was stressing me out a lot because you work so hard, and when you're doing lives and you're getting videos that are doing well, and then all of a sudden boom, right? And it's just like, oh, not again. I know it's storming. Thank you. My son just said it was storming. Oh, it is. It's raining now. Not hard. I probably could have left my plants out there, but whoops. I hope I didn't knock my timer off, guys. I got to check really quick. No, I have 43 seconds left. I am going to actually, let me go grab my bread out of the oven really quick. I'll be right back. Well, he's comfortable down there, that's for sure. I think I left the bread in just a little bit too long here. So just hang with me, friends. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. The bread is done. Yay, me. I had to smother the butter on top of it while it was still warm. And I wanted to get that done. And then just be done. But hey, Susan, if anybody gardens here and you have a channel or anything, Susan just kicked off. Susan, what is the again? Hey, handicap travelers, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. It's the gardening. Is it garden tour or it's gardening? It's an open collaboration. So if you garden and you want to do like a tour of your garden and just kind of talk about what you're doing, Susan has an open collaboration. And if you guys didn't know, my collaboration started today. Let me repeat that. Yesterday, the great hot dog debate, I kicked it off. Oh, stay safe. I pray that the tornado goes and diminishes. It's called the Great Hot Dog Debate, and that started yesterday. And I have a video up today. Gail at Gail Southern Living put her video out, so that is on my channel over on my playlist. So please go and watch it and watch the videos. I did a Big Mac hot dog, and she did I forget the name of hers, but it's something that she used to eat and brought back memories for her from being up in like Rhode Island and Maine area. So yeah. So anyhow, I don't know if I can stay on another 30 minutes or not. We'll try. And then Susan's collaboration, it's Garden 25, and do a video about your garden and come in there. She says use hashtag Garden 25, hashtag sow it, grow it, tag her channel, and use the official playlist. Email me also. And it's open. It's an open collaboration through the end of or through September. So it's during the growing season. So thanks, Susan. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm done baking. That was the last 3 loaves of bread is done. So today total I did 9 loaves of bread. And there are 3 different types of bread. And it smells so good in this house. Hey, P&J Homestead, how are you? So, hey, Paulette, I want to let you know that look for an email from me over the weekend some point in time. I really have to go through this and rearrange it and everything. So I want to let you know. The new one will be coming out in the next couple days. If you guys haven't checked out Paul and Jason's homestead adventures, please go check them out. I can't wait I just cannot wait forever. I can't wait just to see what everybody is doing. So I really can't. I just think it's so different. You know, I'm looking forward to see what everybody creates. So yeah. Anyhow. I appreciate it. Thank you, Paula. You're just such an encourager and everything. So it is going to be a different group. I will tell you that. So yeah, you'll see it. Anyhow. What else? What other collaborations are going on? Susan has Spring Clean going on, Spring Clean 25. If you're doing any spring cleaning, throw a video out and tag her in it and hashtag Spring Clean 25, and she'll add you to the playlist. Also, let's see. And that's it. That's it, quite honestly. We just finished the Healthy Snacks video collaboration that I co-hosted with Gail and Tammy. So if you haven't watched those videos, I have a playlist on my channel. I actually need to update that as well. But there is a playlist on my channel. You can go check out all the great healthy snacks. And then we're going to be doing a live giveaway next week. So yeah. So yeah, that's really about it. Oh, okay. And then Blackberry Rock Homestead, Luann's Kitchen. It's called Make It May by Blackberry Rock Homestead. I didn't know about that one, so that's a new one for me. What is it based on? Just making anything or something different that you normally would make? Is that kind of how it is, or isn't it, Paula? So many great recipes. I think so too. And I need to go catch up because I am one of the co-hosts, so I need to make sure I watch all of them myself. So, and I love the fact that everybody had just different ideas about it. Thanks for hanging in there, Sharon and Debbie. If you're still over on Facebook, I appreciate you. Hey, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Maybe share out if you're able to. So if you don't know, Tellus Treasures is my sister. Hey, Melissa. Welcome in. See, I have not watched that one yet, Paula. So I can't wait to see it. I'm behind. I'm behind. Because sometimes I didn't get notification of a tag. So I have to go pull the list up and see who's I missed and go back and watch them and leave a comment, share them out. Even with the hot dog collab that I'm doing right now, I'm hoping everybody will start sharing them out. I shared Gail's out today, and I know quite a few people shared mine out yesterday, and I was really thankful about that. So it had a slow start. Okay, so the collaboration that Luann's Kitchen and is doing in that Blackberry Rock Homestead is Make It May. You can make meals in jars, mixes, quilting, gardening, toys, Afghan stitch markers, and she has openings. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go look. I cannot wait. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so my last 3 loaves of bread got a little brown, but that's okay. It'll still taste good, right? Just a little brown. I feel like my oven's been on for hours today. You too, Debbie. Thanks for hanging here. Take care. Hopefully we can meet up sometime. That would be really a wonderful thing. Be blessed. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your camping. So, yeah. Chats always go by faster. Paula, when are you going to come do a live chat with me? Would you be interested in doing that? I'd like to talk with Paula. I think it would be fun to talk with her. Susan, that's a question for you there. Yeah, I know, right? Well, on Tellus Treasures, you can always come up. You just have to tell me. No, Paula, but you know what? It's so much fun. And I think because we've been connected for a good year now, it will be really like we've known each other forever. I would love to have you up here as my guest. Would you really consider it, please, and let me know? Pretty please. I remember my very first live was with Lisa. Oh, there you go, P&J. Susan says absolutely. How about you and Jason come up and be my guest together? then you can get that part. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in over on Facebook. Good to see you. How's my KK doing? We texted a couple weeks ago. I just think about her and Jeff so much. But it's good to see you, Cheryl. Okay, she's gonna keep me posted. I'll let the topic go now, Paula. I can't wait till you do your live though. I will definitely be there to support you and Jason because you support so many channels here. You're such great people. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I have the cold weather crops outside. I'm gonna wait until next week, and when all the storms pass next week and all the rain, then I'll start gradually planting out because I don't want my plants to get drowned out or anything like that. Awesome. You do a good job at it, my friend. Yeah. So what am I doing this weekend? So tomorrow's the farmer's market, and I'm done with that at 11 a.m. It starts at 8 a.m. So 8 to 11. The rush comes about 10 or 10:30. It's kind of funny. And then my husband and I will probably make our weekly run to the dump. Isn't this exciting stuff? We always have our Saturday dates to the dump. And then I'm not sure what else he and I are going to do. I don't know. It depends on the weather, quite honestly. My daughter is cooking up some good food in the kitchen. It's smelling so good. Oh, look, the sun's out. It was a quick storm. It's true. That's what we do on Saturday. And if I'm not too tired, I do need to clean up my house, though. There are things I need to do inside chores because this week, yeah, it's Susan, yeah. Landfill. I'll say landfill. You're funny. Other than that, I've just been, yeah. But I do need to, there's certain parts of my house I do because I've been out in the garden and today, like baking all day. I did get my laundry done for the weekend. So same here, Paula. That's the thing. Did you like that one? I'm so glad. Tell us treasures. So yeah, I do have a way with words, don't I? So, oh my goodness. Hey, this will be good if I stay on at least another 15 minutes, then I think I'll be doing good. And, get those hours in, right? But if you're just coming in, and can you guys give me like a heart, a thumbs up, wherever you're at? I'd appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, you guys want to see the breads I baked today? Would anybody be interested in that? Let me know. Tell me yes in the comments, and I'll go into the kitchen. I have to take my laptop though, so hopefully you'll be able to see it. Let's go. Okay. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Britt. Here. I know. Here. Say hi to Aunt Sherry.
Oh. Hi, Sherry. Where am I looking? Where's she at?
Tell us treasure. So you can look right there. Hi. That's my daughter, guys. That's my daughter, Brittany. What? Oh, wow. You were today. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here, and so there's my white bread that I did, and it got just a little too dark, but it's still really moist. It's still really nice and moist. I put the butter on top, which helps really keep it nice and on top. In that, I poke holes before I bake it. I poke holes in with a fork, so when I rub the butter on top when it's done, it actually goes. Look at that, how that just came out. It goes into the bread. Isn't that beautiful? So I did 3 loaves, and 3 loaves of these, of the white bread. There we go. And then I did this. This is a no-knead artisan bread. And you can see, look at how soft that is. Isn't that great? And then I got to cover this up because then this is my sourdough soft bread, sandwich bread, and you can see how soft that is. So I have these lovely bags for the artisan bread, and so I will just fold it over here like so, and then I get one of my labels, and we just stick it on right there, just like so, and then there you go. So 9 loaves of bread made today for tomorrow. So, and thank you very, very much, everybody. That's so kind. Hey, Kathy, how are you? So my first batch, my sourdough soft sandwich bread is the dough that was hanging over the bowl because it sits all night long proofing. And so that's the one I shared on IG today. Thank you, Paula. I'm not sure about the artisan loaves, like what to charge yet. If you guys want to, hey, Jamie's Country Living, I'm not sure. Do you guys have a suggestion? Let me know. So they're round and they're a nice hearty bread. So if you have a suggestion, like on a price point, just to help me out, I kind of know what I'm thinking, but I want to see what you think and see if I'm pretty close to that. So if you don't mind, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, did you see yeah. Yes. Thanks, Paula. Yeah, got it all. Have it all. I still haven't used my homemade butter yet that I made. It's in my freezer. So thank you, everybody. You're so kind. So, um, so yeah, I restarted my sourdough, and I have 3 really well activated sourdough starters, and I'm really excited. And for some reason, a light bulb went on in here about keeping it active and just having some patience. So I am keeping my sourdough starter. I'm now keeping it on my kitchen counter where I have to feed it every day. I have some really great sourdough discard that I want to use. And I want to make sourdough next weekend for the farmer's market. I have a recipe that Holly from 50 Acre Homestead shared with me. And okay. All right. So Susan, you're at my price point, and thank you very much. You're at my price point. The only thing I didn't have is bread flour. Her recipe called for bread flour. I had the whole wheat because some sourdoughs take whole wheat flour. Some, yeah. Let me know seriously. Well, what I want to start doing, like with the artisan bread, and you can do it with your sourdough too, right? Is I want to start doing like the cheddar cheese and jalapeno flavor, rosemary and that in there, but I have to do one thing at a time because it's just me. And with sourdough, it's not like your white bread where you can just whip up a batch and bake it. It has to ferment, it has to sit, and yeah. So my artisan bread, it's a no knead bread recipe, and so yes, exactly. And so it is, this one was, um, you let it sit for 3 hours and it rose, and which was fine. The one I did last week, I didn't even get to doing it because I didn't read the directions completely, and I missed where you need to let it sit up to 18 hours. And I'm like, well, I don't have time to do that. So just something, have fun. Just have just different flavors, just different things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. I think that would be really good too. But yeah, so nine to 12. Okay. So my white bread I sold last week for $5 a loaf. I could probably do better than that. I was looking at somebody else's and she sells hers for $6. So, and I know my area is, yeah. So I may have to raise the price on that. And then my soft sourdough sandwich bread, I usually sell that for about like seven. What did I sell it for last year? Like $7 or something like that. So, yeah. But so when I'm done here, I have to run to Walmart. I have to go back to Costco because I couldn't do Costco what I needed yesterday. So I have to go back to Costco, and there was somewhere else I needed to go. I can't remember. I gotta go get chicken feed because my chickens have no food for tomorrow. So, Jamie, what are you up to today? Oh, good. Thanks for the tip. Yep, it'll be okay though. I'm not too worried. So the one thing I want to start doing, and I don't know, Susan, do you have a mill? I do want to try grounding my own wheat berries. Has anybody done that? Oh, good for you. I mean, it's something that I want to do and try it. Hey, Jennifer Ocean Homestead, welcome in. I'm thirsty. What is it? 4 o'clock here? Almost 4 o'clock. So, hey, thank you for watching over on Facebook. I appreciate you being there. If you can give me a heart or a thumbs up for the live chat, I'd appreciate it. And feel free to come on over to my YouTube channel too and like and subscribe and watch some of my videos. It all helps me out. I don't have a Ninja blender. I don't have a Ninja blender. What I do have is I do have a Nutrimill blender that came with my Nutrimill, the Bosch mixer. One year when I bought it, it had all the attachments that came with it, and the mixer is one of them. Okay. All right. You know what? It doesn't hurt but to try it, right? So I did. I bought one two years ago or so. It was a birthday present to myself, and it was like the deal was so good because it came with all the attachments, and it came with the blender, it came with the ice cream maker, it came with all this stuff. So um, yeah, I can try it. There's a lady at our church, Betty is her name. She is the sweetest older lady. She was going to let me use her wheat berry grinder, her mill, and she couldn't find it. But she goes, "I still have wheat berries. If you would like them, you can have them." So maybe now I'll take her up on that. Yeah. So my Bosch was all on sale. It was like a holiday sale. So it was this big bundle, and that was in 2023, maybe 2022. And I haven't seen this bundle like that in a very long time. So I have a KitchenAid too. My KitchenAid is old. My grandmother got it for me over 30 years ago. I have all her attachments that came with it and mine. Now, I did see that KitchenAid does make the grinder attachment for it for the wheat berries. I did see that. And it's very much like it's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Anyhow, it has a dial on it similar to what you would find on their pasta maker. Well, I've sadly have had to purchase so many pasta makers because the dial stopped working, and I'm hesitant on purchasing that. That would be one of the less expensive ways to go. But if you're telling me a Ninja does it or a blender does it, I can try it. That's all I can do. Yeah, so there I know. I don't know. The recipes I heard are different, the way like the ratio of the fresh flour versus I heard it's just a different way of baking. So, but I mean, you can't get any cleaner than that, right? So, yeah. So that's just like I know there's like different ratios when you first start out that you should use, the berries and part of like just I don't know. It's just another thing I want to try. That's all. Wait, hold on. Yeah, sourdough bread is actually really good for your digestive system. It does not spike your blood sugars if you're a diabetic. Um, so it is a better because it is a fermented thing. Um, Susan, I'll drive over and give you some. So I have dehydrated sourdough, and it does work. But I want to add something to the directions that I've learned now. So apparently the attachment, let me read that. Apparently the attachment don't get it super fine. I would get a lot more use out of a Ninja blender than the attachment, and the Ninja is always on sale. Are you referring to the KitchenAid attachment? Is that what you're referring to? Exactly. You want the dark loaves? Those are white bread. Those will spike the sugar, Susan. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many, here's the thing. Nutrimill has like several different mill grinders, and I've looked and I keep looking at them. They had one the newest one that they came out with is now the price has gone up. It was $199. The other ones that I see, they're $4.99, and I'm just not going to spend that kind of money on a grinder. I'm just not. That's why I keep entering all the contests, but I still haven't won one. Like the freeze dryer. I keep entering to win a freeze dryer, and I haven't won one yet. So, anyhow, and that's okay. Anyhow, I think I'm going to wrap it up on this Friday afternoon. Is that through Nutrimil, Jennifer? Yeah, the high end on Nutrimil, it's $4.99. So, but I'm gonna get the wheat berries, and I'm gonna try blending them up and see how they do. No, we didn't even talk about seeds, Jennifer. So dehydrating is the process of it heats with the air and it dehydrates, it pulls moisture out. Freeze drying is where it pulls the moisture and it freezes it at the same time. And you can have it's like, think of it as the food like from Patriot Foods, where it has a really long shelf life. If you can, so does dehydrated food if you properly store it. Happy Friday to you, Paula. I'm glad that you stopped in today, and I look forward to you and Jason's live when you decide to do it, and I wish you all the best with that. Thanks for your support, and look for an email for me sometime this weekend. Be blessed, Paula. So yeah, I would like a freeze dryer. I think it'd be fun. I could do lots of things. But, I'm very content with what I have. I love my dehydrator. I use it quite frequently, and I love my canners that I have. I don't, it's the Presto one, and so but I am going to try and do the wheat berries and see how that works in my blender that I have. I would think it's probably not as high powered as one that you would need. Look at all the love to you, Paula. So, yeah. All right, friends. Hey, I'm gonna get out of here and clean up and reset this area. Hey, Legends Gaming, sorry, we're getting ready to leave, but I'm so glad that you popped in. So, other than that, I think that's probably about all I have to talk about. It really was, for me, just a way to get in here and unwind. And I appreciate everybody popping in. So be blessed. And I'll see you next week. I'll probably be back out in my garden if it's not raining, doing some lives. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Be blessed. Bye, sissy. Toodaloo.